it sounds like you guys are going to be able to develop the tech for the big government contract with the Air Force, but then use that to piggyback off into all of these new commercial project opportunities. Is that correct, or is there anything that I'm missing from that?
Well, there's some of it. So the idea of the Air Force contract, some of what they want done is related in that they want to be able to generate training simulations on the fly based on some prompting from a pilot who's already flying their airplane in the air. And hey, I've got some downtime. I'm flying from I don't know, Minot, North Dakota, down to Vandenberg in California, and I've got a couple hours in the air here. Great time to get some training in. Make me a simulation. And being right now, the way they do that is they radio it to the ground, and some guys sitting in an office build a training sim for them and send it to them. They would like that to be automated. So what does that mean? It means taking every simulation that they've ever made, building a model out of that, and then building a sort of generative AI solution that can take the parameters and build the simulation. Most of that is basically information you could get from reading the RFPs. So none of that's really NDA. How we're going to do it? Well, obviously not going to talk too much about that just yet. What agreements have been signed are between us and the contractor that did the phase 1 and phase 2 of that SBIR. We have basically a teaming agreement signed between us and them that when phase 3 is funded, we will be the partner that helps develop that AI solution. Not all of that generalizes into commercial products, although there are other entities. The Navy is also interested in this technology, so it may be there's more than one customer, even just for this specific thing. Our partner is down. I mentioned it online, but our partner is down in Orlando at a conference with a number of players in that arena who have expressed interest. And basically, what he's trying to do is kick loose somebody to actually write the check to get this work done. Because as soon as that happens, I can hire a couple of developers. We can get this work done plus advance the other stuff that is related to it. So that's what we're waiting for.
And thanks for sharing that, Phil. So with regards to what you can disclose out in the open, what is it that the likes of the Air Force and the Navy and these other commercial projects in the future, what are they most excited about utilizing you for your tech?
I mean, one of the Air Force's big frustrations now is they do a lot of these training flights at night, but the guys who build the simulations for them only work 9 to 5 in an office. Right. And so one of their big frustrations is they just don't have anybody to do the work to support the pilots at the time the pilots need the support. Right. So for them, it'll mean better training opportunities for the pilots. In addition to saving the money and saving them time, it's better training opportunities for the pilots.
And how does ThoughtAI's tech actually do that?
It could be done as one-off things, right? But if they love the idea of this being traceable via the blockchain, so that they have a record of every simulation that was created, when it was created, why it was created, who had it created. The military is nothing if not thorough in their record keeping, and this is a very thorough way to do record keeping. And so that was a thing that they said was a differentiator for them. They love the idea that there was blockchain backing this, and that they would have immutable records of everything that was done.